Hi friends, say hey when you're hopping on. Okay, I didn't have my Wi-Fi connected and then I realized that as soon as I hit go live, so hopefully that fixes the problem. Okay, I'm going to show you how to get smooth, silky hair. Fresh haircut, washed, haven't dried it. It's just been air drying all morning. But some things that you're going to want to do. The Launch Miss Bond shampoo and conditioner, and then you're going to do the 7-second hydrotherapy while you're in the shower. You put it all over your hair and then you rinse it out. So the way you open this, because we get so many messages on how to open it, it's a cap, and you open it. And then it also has, in addition to that, it has like a safety thing right here. So you have to take that off too. So if you've taken your cap off, it still won't work. It's because you need to take this guy off. Anyways, so 7-second miracle. Who has tried this and how do you love it? So I'm just going to put some glass hair in my hair. This is a thermal heat protectant. We're doing hair and makeup today. Give it a minute to dry. Hi! Drop a 1 if you're watching the live, a 2 if you're watching the replay. Beautiful You has free jars today with purchases of several different products. If you've been wanting these, they're normally $20 each. But today, if you buy Beautiful You, you get a free jar. These are fabulous to like sit out. Honestly, I wish they were plastic because I have this fear I drop things a good bit. So I'm always super careful with them, but they're glass. Okay, how was your weekend? Give me a weekend recap. I'm still in my pajamas, but it's almost time to get kids from school. And then we have a meeting to go to tonight. So I'm kind of getting ready, so I'm ready for that. There is like a little edge. There you go. And if you get it just right, your TrimFit comes out nice and smooth cut across. And if you don't, then you look like a rat that tried to chew into a chocolate bar. Right. Big shout out to my friend Tiffany who got me these adorable pajamas. They are like a little Barbie pajama collab. They're so cute. Okay. TrimFit greens. And creatine. The reason I'm doing creatine, I actually bought this a while back and I have done creatine some, but I haven't taken it daily. And I went over to Jenny's house for dinner last night and she was talking to me. She's been using like a new nutritionist and fitness goals. And I was like, how's it going? And she was like, well, he has us doing creatine every single day, which they already have creatine. But she was like, we are down 5 pounds. She was like, it helps with like the extra water weight in your muscles and it's amino acids and helps with muscle repair. But she was like, it has made the biggest difference with my brain fog. And her daughter was saying how well she's sleeping on it and that it's just been like a really, really great fit. And I was like, well, I've got creatine at home. I'm gonna go home and take some creatine. So Judy, you are so right. Don't forget the hormone supplement. I'm gonna do it right now. I have one right over here. And if you aren't taking this, you're missing out because it helps balance your hormones naturally. And literally the biggest thing is if you take it consistently right before your cycle. Have you ever had something happen and you're like, you're like, huh, well that makes sense. Like whether you were just completely irrational, you were losing your temper, you were crying like crazy, and you're just like, it happens, and you're like, that explains a lot. So I will say taking this, it's almost like those moments just don't really happen. And if I don't take it for sure. Like fire breathing dragon, my kids chewing drives me crazy. All these different things drive me nuts. And it's like, if you take your total hormone balance, it just helps tremendously with like night sweats and mood swings and hormonal acne and all the things. Like, it's just so good. So anyways, you can save 25% on all Beautiful You products, creatine, colostrum, probiotics, TrimFit, whatever you need. And you can get the free jar. So if you use the code Courtney Swan, I'll put everything in the description of the video. There you go. Yes, Robin, actually the majority of people taking it are in menopause or perimenopause. It's fabulous for, I mean, even my girls take it, and then like teens going through hormone. Basically, if you have hormones and you feel like they're not regulated, it has a lot of ingredients that are natural hormone balancers. So oh, Sally, I'm so sorry. Oh, she said she's watching from the hospital. Her husband had a bad wreck. You can talk to your doctor, Casey, if you've had a hysterectomy. But from what I was told, any female, it would be beneficial unless you're a male. So that's how it was explained to me. I love TrimFit ingredients. I did put creatine in here, but you can't taste it. So it's unflavored. All right. Okay, Annette said she's taking it and she's in menopause. It's great. I love it if somebody, like if you see comments in the bottom and you're kind of like in that similar situation, or you like say you're in postmenopause and you've been taking it, how it's affected you. I love that with skincare, hair care, all the things, because sometimes it is one thing for me to say like, this is how I like it, but if like 15 of you also are taking it and this is the results you've had, it's just really helpful. Okay, we are going to go in and we're gonna kind of, my hair isn't even really super damp. It's just barely. So this isn't gonna take long. The volume. Okay, drop below while I'm drying. Drop below what are things you want to see more of. Christmas is coming. Content that you want to see. Is it more lifestyle, more family, more hair, like exclusive type videos? I kind of swayed away from fashion for a little while just because I felt like you guys weren't really wanting fashion stuff as much. Like the comments were a lot less than they used to be. But then recently I've gotten a big thing of being like, no, I love outfit ideas and I love fashion stuff. Or if you want to gift ideas, I just want some direction because my whole page is really set up to try and help you guys with what it is that you're wanting to learn more about or to entertain you or all the things. And so drop below if you are like, if you had 2 things you wish I did more videos about. Just 2 things. You're like, I love when you do videos about these. I want more of this. Let me know what they are. While I dry my hair. Okay, glass hair is a thermal heat protectant, and that's what we put on. I'm gonna straighten my hair, so I'm worried just more about smoothing it out and getting volume and getting it dry than I am getting it like super sleek. How smooth this hair is. So I'm going to show you basically 2 different ways you can do your hair. I'm going to use this volume really quickly to shape it and kind of give like a bob blowout. And then I'm going to show you how I straighten the ends so that I still have lift at the top. a second. But you can see it's transforming before your very eyes. Oh, my earring. I have an infected earring. On this side, it literally, my ear hole just hurts. Then I had to take out my cartilage. First of all, my ear was throbbing. It was huge. It looked like a wrestler's cauliflower ear. This is like Friday night, I believe. And I just was like, there's something seriously wrong with it on this side. Took it out. Then I was like, I'm gonna look up what you need to do for an infected ear because it is like for real infected. So I searched what to do for an infected ear. First thing, do not take out the piercing. So I was like, oh no, I've already done that. So then I was like, okay, I'll see if I can get it back in. Couldn't get it back in. So then I go back to my phone and I'm like, okay, what do you do if you can't get it back in? It was like, do not try and put it back in. And so have you ever seen that meme or video where it's like, unplug, find the plug to your television, like unplug it, and they're like, do not unplug it. And you're like, oh no, you try to put it back in. That's what I felt like, but a real life scenario. So anyways, my ear was so swollen, you could not see any curves in my ear at all. I probably picked the worst time. After reading, you're not supposed to get your ear pierced if you're immune compromised. I have had an infection in my body for weeks now because of E. coli. I should not have gotten my ear pierced like at this time. I didn't think anything of it because I've had my ears pierced before, never been a problem, other than I took it out and grew up, but never like an infection problem, right? So, got an antibiotic and I've been taking that. My ear here is just finally back to an ear. It looks great, but now this little guy, sorry folks. It has just like been bloody. It has been oozy. It has been awful. It's just pitiful. I don't know where. I need clean cloths or something. A clean one. Anyways, because you want this to really touch it. Great. I got nothing. I have a clean cloth from a trash can, which is not clean. I have something in here. Anyways, have you ever done that? So I'm currently trying to recover from having, let me see if Adam. Hey, Adam. Hey. Swan. Hello. Hey, can you bring me a wet paper towel? Thanks. Okay. Anyways, so I'm on antibiotics and I'm hoping they're finally like getting better, but this one's the one bothering me now. I have been putting drops on it like every 2 hours, 4 days now. Sorry, I know this is actually kind of gross. So after reading about that, I'm not taking this one out. I'm letting it just, so the problem is if you take it out, you can close up the bacteria inside your ear and then get an ear infection that goes into your bloodstream. Thanks. But, so I don't want that. Christian knows. Can you make sure this up in the middle? So, anyways, sorry friends. So I've been using like a little cleanser on it several times a day, but it's just like so swollen that it keeps trying to like eat my my ears. So, I have some here. I might as well. While we're at it. Okay. Sorry. I just don't want to. I don't want to get a bigger ear infection. They hurt so bad. Oh, you'd love to see the purse I won? I did win a Louis Vuitton purse, or I earned it. Somebody corrected me the other day. They were like, you did not win that, you earned it. And I was like, that is true. Like or getting to go on like certain trips or things. I'm like, oh, I won a trip, but really it's winning is like by luck or chance, and earning is like, I worked really hard for this. Okay. So, here we go. All right, friends, back to regular programming. Set that there in case we need it. Okay. Continuing on. Don't mind me. Okay, so I'm just trying to get lift with my hair to show you how to do this. really careful with the ear. Oh yeah, send me if you have something that works great for piercings. I love it when you guys send me things. But thankfully this one is doing great. It's not even red. It looked horrible. And I was reading and it was like you could get ear deformity, and my ear for sure looked deformed. And I was like, then I started having, has my ear ever been curved? Like maybe I've had a deformed ear on this side forever and I just didn't notice it. No, it was definitely because of the infection and swelling. My ear's back to normal. So this is a really quick and easy way to get a blowout on clean hair or dirty hair. The volume is, I think, the best value tool. It is the tool I have used the most out of all tools ever from Lunge. Like, it is just a fabulous tool. So if you have hair that you struggle with it being frizzy or not smooth, or to get a good blowout, any of the above, it's so good. Okay, if you're wishing your hair is thicker, the shorter your hair, the kind of thicker it will look, but also adding collagen to your diet. Beautiful Use Collagen has biotin in it as well, but my hair had gotten very thin, and from extensions, from damage, from all of that, it was like when I would try and do a pony, I felt like my pony was this big. And my hair in the last few months has just, it's like 3 sets of hair of what I did have. So I highly recommend doing collagen. And not all collagens are created equal, but theirs is fabulous, and it does have a blend. So it has like biotin, several different types of vitamins. Like it's a fabulous collagen if you're trying to target hair growth, nail growth, joint pain, or cellulite. Those are like kind of the areas that it's a big winner. Collagen will make your hair shinier as well. I do love that 7-second hydro therapy, but I did not use that today in the shower. I used the Miss Bond shampoo and conditioner. And then I used glass hair after getting out. If you want it extra shiny, use the 7-second. Then just kind of going towards the back of my head. This tool also has a titanium plate in the back and more bristles. So this tool alone will help your hair to have more shine. The only thing I would say about this one is that you want your hair to be at least 70 or 80% dry before you use it. So here is just kind of a good blowout with the ends curled under. Everything's nice and smooth. So now I'm going to, and you could kind of flip it around however you want. This just gives me a lot of volume up at the top. Now I'm gonna go in with a flat iron and do this really quickly. Except my flat iron is not plugged in. So if you want shiny hair and you want it to be nice and smooth and sleek, you really should invest. Like a volume is fabulous for giving that smooth look. Glass hair, all of their hair care is on sale as well, so check that out. But glass hair and the 7-second miracle treatment, that is going to help your hair with shine just tremendously. Those two things. And then something else that I feel like made a big difference was my hair's naturally dark and I haven't been bleaching it. So my hair has like been given time to kind of repair itself in a way because I had been thoroughly damaging my hair. Now I am still getting my roots touched up for my grays, but overall, it's just healthier. So that would be what I would recommend. And it's hard, like I could show you pictures of just seasons where my hair looked awful, looked dry, looked brittle, really a lot of split ends, like everything. And so that is promising that you can have hair that looks like trash and use products and treat your hair well and make a recovery. I feel like that's amazing. The collagen that I use is from Beautiful You. You can either go to CourtneySwan.com or it's in the description of this video or drop the word me. And I have a link for them for 25% off if you do the subscription, and you can cancel it at any time. But, okay, I already have heat protected on because I used glass hair. Glass hair is also heat activated, so when heat is applied, the shine happens. So I just feel like it's a lot easier to not put as much direct heat on my hair if I've already kind of blown it out a little. And then I only have to use the flat iron for like right here at these ends to make them nice and smooth. And you'll be able to tell a difference. I'll still get some lift up at the top, but you'll be able to tell a difference just by straightening these ends. It kind of gives the hair almost like Cleopatra versus, I think both ways are cute, right? I just have no layers. So if I do my hair like this, I typically like to do a side part. I don't know, I feel like this kind of gives you like a French bob look, and this gives you more of like a mod mid-century blunt bob. I don't know. Veda did not want to go to school today. Is anybody having trouble with their kids like not wanting to go to school? She loves the friend aspect. She doesn't love getting up, and she says that her teachers keep shushing her, which I'm not surprised because she's 3 and she does talk a lot. And but she's like, I don't want to go to school. My teachers shush me all the time. And so we're kind of adjusting to like, she just isn't wanting to go to school every day. And there's a lot of rules, right? You have to like be quiet when the teacher is. Hi, bud. No, you have to go with the girls you picked up, and then it's 3:30, and then I'll pick you up when it's done. Okay, love ya. Okay. Brush your teeth, deodorant on, you good? Yeah. Okay. I have a big kid, I have a toddler. We're talking about having another baby. We've been trying, it just hasn't worked out. But I'm like, what in the world? There's so many ages. Okay. easy peasy. If you have anywhere that you can kind of see a kink or a bump or lump, anything, and I just make sure, like, if it's as straight as you want, if you want a little curve to the end, however you like your hair. And then the great part is, once I've done this, it's kind of done for days. A little bit of dry shampoo. It has just been the easiest haircut to like keep up with. I typically will put a little bit of my hair behind my ear, so I like to make sure that this is nice and straight in case that happens. Same thing over here. See how it's still curved? I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and straight. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's do our makeup. Luckily, we haven't had sick kids yet. I have heard of a lot of kids going back to school with kids getting sick. No one's been sick. Knock on wood. But they just don't, well, the big girls, they want to go, but the babies, she does not want to go. She's like, I changed my mind. Like, well, it doesn't work like that. Your oldest is 24 and your youngest is 10. Okay, what is everybody's kids' ages? Drop them below. He's singing and making some weird noises, sorry. Dewy primer, a little bit of skincare. So we have a meeting tonight with, I just got that out. I was trying to read comments and do this. And I won't know most of the people there, which always makes me really nervous. So sometimes I feel like people look at people and they're like, oh, she just is really cute because she's so confident. I'm the opposite. I'm like, on days I feel intimidated or nervous, I dress really cute because I am a nervous human. And I'm like, well, maybe I can look physically like I have it together on the outside, because on the inside, I'm going crazy. 44, 37, 17, 13, 7. Who has the most kids? 26, 21, 17, 16-year-old boy. They're the same age. Your oldest just started driving. Oh, doesn't that make you so nervous? Christian's probably like headed out to drive now. Oh, it makes me so nervous. He won't be alone, but he's going somewhere, and I'll have to pick him up here in just a little bit. But okay, dewy primer. Oh, grandkids. You wanna hear something funny? I always say, like, I can't wait till I have grandkids. Like, my kids already know, like, my mom's gonna love being a grandma. Like, I think it's just gonna be so fun. I wanna have, like, activities where, I don't know, I just wanna have, like, I had the best grandparents. My grandparents were super involved. They were always at all my things. They just, like, I never felt more loved by anyone in my family than my grandparents. Like, they were just picture perfect, probably not perfect, but they were fabulous grandparents. And I just want to, like, love my children's children in such a big way that, like, they just know that they're wonderful. Can't wait to have grandkids. Anyways, Lexi will say that all the time. She's like, I think it'll be so good. I can't wait to have grandkids. She's 13. And she's like, just think of how fun it will be. And I'm like, oh, but I can't wait. I feel like it would have to be somewhat of getting to relive, like, what if they look like them or act like them? I don't know. I just think it's going to be so fun. Big fan over here. Can't wait to have grandkids. I mean, I can. I don't want, like, my 16-year-old to have kids anytime soon, but the theory. Okay, Ophir is still out of foundation, folks. We're going in. I just did jellyfish peptides for the skincare. That's it. That's all I did today. And you could also use like a vitamin C serum. It's just good for getting everything nice and tight under your makeup. Your grandson is almost 3, 2 boys, 43, 39. 6 cat children. Oh, I miss having a cat too. All right, we're gonna pull this off. It has been so good. I did all the things I had to do this morning, all from my pajamas. Adam took the kids to school. I was gonna go to the gym this morning and I was meeting a friend, and she didn't realize her daughter had something at the school that she had to be at 10. And so like our schedules kind of conflicted. She had something come up, and so I didn't end up going to the gym. And I just kind of stayed home and did stuff from home comfortably. Like, it's just been a great day. Great way to start the week. Really has. Okay, Ophir has new things coming out, but I don't know when they launch. But I'm gonna show them to you, because at some point soon they will be available. So you've seen, probably if you watch my videos, like these are not new, these are available now, but they came out with, oh, here they're right in front of me, several other fabulous, maybe they are available. Can you check it, anyone? Could you do this for me? Cheek Tones by Ophir. If you click my Ophir link, can you see if they have launched new colors? Rhubarb, dragon fruit, and brown pear. So this is, if it isn't already available, it will be coming soon. So this one is rhubarb. This one is dragon fruit. It's like a pinkier tone to it. And then this one is brown pear. They're just pretty colors. And this one is pink apple. I have been using it just like, so this one's a tiny bit darker than pink apple. Anyways, you kind of get the, they have? Are they available? This will be really exciting if so. So this is definitely like it's a beautiful color. Not these colors, just kidding. Rhubarb, dragon fruit, brown pear. Those are coming. Anyways, these are worth every single penny. They're on sale if you use the code, but pink apple especially, like they just look so pretty on. And let me just show you. Just gonna show you. Take your brush. Also use some bronzer, but they are creamy. Oh, you made Rice Krispie treats this weekend? My kids love Rice Krispies. They're so hard though not to eat. I feel like I look like I could be like some sort of 70s disco princess. Okay, the shade Raisin, so beautiful. Like they're all really great shades. When they all come in stock, I will show them to you. They also have like these little guys coming available. Look at this, for example. This is called Dew, and it's an Infinite Glow highlighter stick. Just feel like Ophir is stepping up their game. It's pretty. Just like a nice shiny. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of setting powder under my eyes and on my forehead. Probably should have done that before I put the dew on, but. Amy, okay, I shared Adam's reel because I had so many people who live like in that British Columbia, Canada area, and so many people who like, obviously I talked about him being out of town whenever he was gone, and just people being like, oh, where was he? Or how was it? And then the people who were in that area, I was like, oh, I want to share this. So he had the best time. He has a great group of friends down here. Most of the guys were all either from Utah or Puerto Rico, or kind of both. And he just had such a good time and got to go on the coolest, it was like one of those once in a lifetime adventure trips. Like, it was a huge boat trip. They went from Washington up to Canada, if you want to see his trip. They saw whales, they saw seals, they went waterfall hiking, and it was quite amazing. Okay, which blush color do I recommend for fair skin? I would do this pink apple. It is so pretty, like beautiful on, and it'd be very, very good like on even as fair as Beta. She's my daughter, she's really pale, and it's just a really great color. Okay, going in with my really janky bronzer from them. It's only janky because I have really used it for a long time. I'm needing to go and get a new computer. My computer is, I felt like it wasn't old, but out of nowhere, like we've had these for like 8 years. I'm like, it doesn't feel like that old. It's like not that long ago. They're dinosaurs, practically. Things just, time goes fast. I just like to softly, like I'm barely buffing the edges, but I like for it to be soft so you can't really tell exactly where it begins or where it ends. Some people really love a super harsh line on their cheeks. I just don't. But if you do, you should do it. I have not heard anything about Ophir's foundation restocking. I'm so sorry. As soon as I know, trust me, I'll tell you, and I'll also get some for myself. A little bronzer on that part, just so it look like I'm actually a tan girl. And a tiny bit of bronzer on the chest. Okay, Ophir has a 70% off summer sale happening, so you can save like matte primers are $15. The tinted moisturizers are $15. Some of the lip colors are $15. Eyeliners are $6. It's a big sale. Not everything is on sale, but there's a lot on sale. So if you've been wanting some products, you might want to check out that sale category and just see if there's stuff in there that you've been wanting. I know these are on sale, like their brow trace brow liners. The sunblock I'm wearing today does not have SPF. No. Palmifera, the skincare company I work for, though, they do have a tinted moisturizer that's like a BB cream and it has SPF in it. But it's more of a light coverage. The foundation I use today has actually been out of stock for a minute. Hopefully they can bring it back. Okay. Share this video, comment, share below. I forgot to ask for shares. I just haven't. You know when you watch YouTube videos with your kids and they're like, hit the subscribe button, follow along for more. Like, they do such a good job. And that's what I feel like I need to be doing. We had something happen in our business this week that was really interesting. And Facebook and Instagram went through and removed 10,000 followers. I have no idea why. It's like, this is a hard enough business, folks. I don't need Facebook or Instagram removing people. Anyways, like Adam happened to be one of the ones that got removed from my page. That's where we kind of started investigating it. But people who enjoy following me, maybe you got a text message that I was live and you went and clicked it. But be sure if you like my page that you're still following. They did remove 10,000 followers and maybe more, but I do know like Adam no longer was following my page. Like, so also if you don't like a post or comment. Maybe you're a silent watcher, you don't really like comment on things, you just won't see me. And that's just kind of how it is. So if you do want to see me, then be sure you like heart something, like something, comment hi, or drop a 1. But the biggest part is to be sure you are still following and have notifications turned on if you would like to see my videos. So anyways, if you share this video, I'll give away a bag of TrimFit today. I have an extra bag, and because I had to not take it while I was in the hospital and coming back home from recovery, so I have an extra bag. So I will share my extra bag with one of you guys. So, but it's just so frustrating. And then I was so excited. We had celebrated 200,000 followers on Instagram. I feel like I have been waiting for years. I got up to 205,000 followers. And then now I'm back down to 196. I'm like, and I don't think it's anything necessarily. I'm not sure. Maybe I did something wrong. I have shared like a lot of faith-based things lately, and sometimes that will flag you. That could be it. I'm not sure. So, anyway, so if you like my videos, if just each one of you told your friend, hey, you should go follow my friend Courtney, that would be amazing. But anyways, it's a hard world out here, folks. All right. It's amazing what straightening your hair and putting on a little makeup can do for your everything. Okay, that's crazy. You got the Facebook Live notification and then the text later. How in the world are they able to just remove followers? They can just like, technically they own everything. Even my videos now, they delete after 30 days. Used to, they were available forever. So we upload them to YouTube. But now, like, they delete within 30 days. And a lot of how my job was is I would do a hair live, right? And then I would send it to the hair company I work for. And then that video could go on for years. They would just put a launch ad on it and people could see my hair tutorials. Well, now that video is gone in 30 days and it's just like as if it never existed. So, it's so crazy. But they technically own like all of that. So, it's just, I guess the times is how it is, and you got to figure out what to do with it. So, okay, I'm not going to do heavy eye makeup today. I am just going to, what are we going to do? Show you 2 new lip products that are coming out. So these, again, not sure if they're available yet, but they're really amazing. They came in this weekend. They're called Sheer Lip Jelly. And I was like, what in the world is that? It's a hue hydrator. Okay, when you put this on, it is like if you whipped cream, maybe? I don't know. Very whipped, maybe it's like a jelly. It is just velvety. It's wonderful. And they are beautiful, but there's 3. They might even have more than these. I don't even know if they're out yet. But Sangria, Toffee, and Mocha Glow. But I always like to show you even before they come out because that way you know what to look for when they're available. But here you go. They're sheer, but they're creamy, and they're beautiful. So we've been moving all of our old videos to YouTube. And that way they're still available, or if there's like a look you want, or I don't know, but then there's some like I can't even get them back. It's crazy. Okay, so that was the shade Sangria. Instagram deletes within 24 hours. So I can't do it over there or they're really gone. So here, I don't know. Definitely gonna have to figure it out. Okay, and then this one was Mocha Glow. Anyways, these are incredibly hydrating and very silky. They're not sticky. They're not a lip gloss that's like sticky. They're just kind of, they're just beautiful. I don't know what else to tell you. Creamy, buttery, velvety, and they are called Hue Hydrator Sheer Lip Jellies. And then there are a few of the Velvet Bond lipsticks that are on sale for $15 too. But these are like a matte 24-hour stay. This is not so pretty. I mixed those two colors together because I like the warm of the sangria and I like the brown. I just like the two together, but they're beautiful on their own as well. You could also mix them with lip liner, and that would be really beautiful. Okay. This one's almost old, but not old enough to not save it, just in case you need it. I always love when you open your mascara, you hear it. It's like a smack. So you know it's a really good mascara. Okay. Going in with mascara from Ophir. So the lip product I'm wearing, I'm pretty sure it's coming out soon. But I always love to do a little teaser. So when it drops, you're like, yes, that's what I've been waiting on. What I hate is when a product comes out, you don't really know about it, and then they sell out. So I always like for everybody to be like, okay, this is what it is, so you're ready when it drops. I wear the color Rye on the sheer skin tint. Say that 5 times fast. Ooh, a brown mascara would be amazing. They have a brown liquid liner. That's really great. Okay, I shared these pajamas last night, and these are full price. They were sent to me as a gift from my friend Tiffany. But when I went to link them, I noticed that Print Fresh has a 70% off section. It's like their summer sale, depending on what size or certain things. And so if you've ever wanted pajamas from them, they do have a big sale going, so I'll link to those. I love pajamas. So I grew up, I wanted pajamas so bad. I can remember at Christmas, I got SpongeBob pajama pants, and that was a really big deal. But I would go to a sleepover and I would have friends that would have like matching pajamas. I didn't even know it was a thing until I went to sleepovers. And I was just like, what is this? People just have like matching pajamas. It was so cute. I wanted matching pajamas so bad, and we just did not have money. Like I never had matching socks. I had socks with holes. I wore like my papa's old t-shirts, which now I like really do cherish that I wore those growing up. And I saved some of his t-shirts when he passed away. But I loved the idea of like how cute that was, like matching pajamas. And one of the things that kind of like goals, it would be like, okay, one day, like, and I want my kids to have matching pajamas, and I want matching pajamas, and I thoroughly enjoy a great pair of pajamas. So this is like the perfect gift. I am typically kind of cheap, so I have not like invested in a lot of expensive pajamas. I've had like giftings from Pink Lily for good pajamas or certain things, but I always ask at Christmas for Adam to get me pajamas, or my friends know how much I love them. And then sometimes you just gotta treat yourself or find a sale. Like you can get good things, but get it at a good price. Anybody else? Do you have things that you like wanted growing up and you're like, I wanted matching socks? That was a big one. Or like name brand anything. We shopped mostly Goodwill growing up, and I can remember finding a pair of Express pants. They were like khakis, so I could wear them. This was in middle school, and I got them for like 75 cents. We went to this place called the Samaritan Center, and you could go once a month. They had like $5 bag day, and like we could get a big brown bag full of, this was before thrifting was cool, and I would be like so embarrassed. And I would go, and my mom was like, if anyone else is here, it's because they're here shopping too. So like, don't be embarrassed. But it was right next door to a pizza place, and I just had this fear, like someone's gonna be getting pizza and see me going in here. Now you never know, like I absolutely love thrifting and I love finding stuff, but like finding good deals, or even like when we travel, I look for thrift stores, but it was before that was cool. But anyways, always like, I don't know, trying to find a good deal, but I was always looking for really cute clothes, even at a young age. I just have always loved clothes, fashion, makeup, hair stuff. All right, friends, we're almost done here. I have been using a lash serum, and it has made a huge difference on my lashes. I did not link it, but if you go to CourtneySalon.com, it's called Barboletta, and I have it linked there with a discount code, but it has made a big difference for how long my lashes are getting. Okay, ooh, TJ Maxx has cute, inexpensive pajamas, yes. All of the pajamas, I just throw everything on accident. I don't know where that went, I'll find it. When I was in the hospital, I got so many messages of like, oh my gosh, I love your pajamas. Those are so cute. Or like, can I get a link? They were all TJ Maxx. And so it's like, sorry friends, I just grabbed these. And funny story, when we had Veda, Adam did not bring his own stuff to the hospital. I don't know what happened. I guess like he needed something. He ended up going to Goodwill. He came in with like crumbling shoes and this outfit from Goodwill, and was like putting it on in the bathroom. And I was like, of all of the times in our entire existence, the worst time you could ever go to the Goodwill and put on straight from Goodwill clothes with crumbly house shoes is we just had a baby 45 minutes ago. Like, what germy idea? Like, what in the world? And he was like, well, I just knew, like, I just needed it fast, and you know, they're like such a good deal, and I didn't want to spend money on pajamas that I only really need for a day because we're going back home like in a day or two. I was so frustrated and disgusted. I was like, you cannot hold the baby. You can't hold the baby wearing your gross Goodwill outfit. Like, we have to wash it. I'm not against Goodwill. I actually love thrifting. I was so irritated because we had just had a baby, and that's what he left to go get us food and ran into the Goodwill and got in. If I can find a picture, the bottom of the house shoe was literally, you could see the foam crumbled, like a toe popping out. I was like, in what right mind would you think when you have a newborn that would be a good idea? Men, so funny. It's like, they're dirty. The one time you want to be extra clean, you just had a baby. Like, didn't cross his mind. He was like, I just didn't want to waste money. And that is my husband, my friends. He will wear it until it is unwearable. And he doesn't like to waste money. That was so gross. A toe popping out. And we had fresh, early, premature baby. Crazy man. Like, they won't even let people come visit us because it was COVID. And he's going to the Goodwill and bringing back all those germy clothes. So gross. Like, stinky. Anyways, I'll see if I can find a picture. I know I took a picture because I was like, you're unbelievable. Okay, if you have questions about anything, you can send me a message. I posted links for things for shiny hair. So if you are looking for stuff to help your hair be extra shiny, I would recommend the 7-second treatment from Lunge. I would also recommend glass hair as a heat protectant. The Volume does a great job, or any of their like titanium tools, but it really makes a huge difference for just like shine. shiny hair. Collagen for hair growth, hair thickness, shining from the inside out, great for your skin, your nails, your hair, all of it. You can get the free jar. Little recap, you can get this for free if you buy any Beautiful You products today, or maybe not any. It has a list of which ones qualify, but you get the jar for free, so that's really nice. There's the 70% off sale for pajamas and for Ophir for makeup. Not everything is part of it, but a lot of things are. And then, did I have anything else? Oh, lash serum I forgot to link, but you can find it at CourtneySwan.com. That's it. I think that's everything. I did cut my hair shorter this week, and to me it still looks kind of long. I guess because we did the longer in the front, but it's cut short enough that it kind of hovers now instead of on my shoulder. But I'm gonna do this thing with myself where I don't think I'm gonna cut it again until after Christmas. Don't hate me if I don't follow through on that. But as of right now, I'm just wanting to see how my hair does. Like, it's had a nice fresh cut, all dead, has been cut off. It has been growing super fast. It grew about this much in 6 weeks. And so I just had about that much cut off. But I wanna see from now, August until Christmas. I'm just curious if I don't put chemicals on it and if I don't cut it, just taking collagen and just taking care of it, like how will it do? So anyways, all right, you guys, I love you. Hope you have the best day. If you have questions about anything, then you can send me a message. I'm feeling really great. I'm feeling more back to my normal self, and gonna work on trying to get back in the groove of things. It's nice that my side's not blended. Always take advice and double check, because I did a reel the other day and it wasn't until I was editing that I noticed the entire thing I had bronzer the whole time, and I went to lunch, went out in the real world, and guaranteed that's how it was all day long. So anyways, love you guys. Hope you have the best day ever, and I will talk to you later.